This is a really exciting project. I think languages are so important for children. Language learning helps with general learning. It helps them to be better across the curriculum, and it's such an important communication skill.
What we've really learned is that if we can put French into the curriculum a little bit every day and give it a context, then that has really increased the children's motivation and has given them an environment in which to practice and apply their French.
I like doing French because we're so close to it. It's just across the water, and as a kid you go there a lot, and then when we're grown ups, when we have kids, we can teach them.
Well, I've always enjoyed French because it's one of my favourite subjects, and I've always been looking forward to doing my French poem. I think learning French is very useful because a lot of people that live in Jersey or Channel Islands, they're really close to France, so they're going to want to go to France.
Why I like French is because it's like Molly said, instead of just repeating after me, she makes games of noughts and crosses, and you have to go je m'appelle Phoebe or j'aime les sports, and she just makes loads of fun games.
L'équitation. La pêche. La pêche. La natation. La natation. La gymnastique. La gymnastique. Excellent. The children love learning through games and activities, and in lessons, if we make it really visual for the children, they really respond to that. So it's lovely to see the children familiarising themselves with the language and going about their daily routines in the language, and that's been very simple to introduce.
They've enjoyed reading books that they might have read in English as well, and seeing how that might look in French.
To help us remember and learn all the words, we have 2 laminated sheets that have words and fruits and colours and stuff like that on them, so that we can remember them easier, and we have folders and books with stuff in that helps us remember.
They've also enjoyed using their dictionaries, having their little coin lecture, their reading corners. The key is to let them become independent learners, and it's the building blocks that give them that and empower them.
One great thing about working with a French specialist has been being able to bounce ideas off each other. So she's come in with lots of different ideas, many different games, and I've been able to use those. It's been very interactive and very fun orientated, lots of listening, lots of actions, standing up, moving around the classroom.
One thing I've really liked is the games that we've been doing. It makes French fun, not just sitting down with a book and writing in it.
I speak Portuguese and English, and I think that really helps because in Portuguese there are some words that are nearly the exact same in French.
What I found hard was the pronunciation of some certain words, because sometimes I'm used to English, so it's kind of harder when you have different letters, well, the same letters that sound different.
What I found hard but got better at was doing the rolling R, because it's difficult, and then I've improved on it.
Bien. Alors, bonjour, ici Stéphanie, ça va?
Merci.
Quel âge as-tu?
J'ai 9 ans.
J'ai 9 ans.
My class have loved having French every day.
Bon, merci. Il y a quelqu'un d'autre? Oliver, tu veux parler? Bien, bravo. Alors, ça va toi?
Introducing French into the wider subjects became easier and easier as we went through the weeks, because vocabulary was being exposed to the children, so then they could understand what I was saying.
They've improved so much. It's been good for me to see how much they've improved. I mean, we're the 4th week in now, and even after the 1st week, you've seen a massive improvement of how they were using French, even in lessons outside of French, and reminding me on how to say things correctly, how to pronounce certain words in French. They've been on that quite a bit.
And it's been very clear from day one to where we are now within this process to see the children's progress. It's happened really quite quickly because it's been drip feed every day, and through the specialist use of vocabulary, games, interactive activities, repetition. The children have not only developed their pronunciation, their enthusiasm, but you can see their skills and their vocabulary and their breadth of conversation starting to develop further and further.
One thing I've enjoyed is writing a letter to
a school in France.
We wrote to children in France because we want to know what their life is at their school and what they're like learning.
Quelle est ta matière préférée? J'adore le design et la musique parce que c'est super.
En courant sur la coupe de surf volant.
Je s'aimerais du parti, de rater, de salsifis, de soucis. Et hop sur les dos pour y voir un peu plus haut sur nos amis les chevaux.
So the programme of study that the children have been using and the teachers been delivering has been excellent. The resources produced have been excellent. So that gives us a starting off point from which we can build on this experience.
The thing I've seemed to enjoy the most actually is seeing the children who at the start were so negative about the idea of having French every day, and then have actually started to really enjoy it. So I think that's really positive as well.